Hey guys, welcome to another raid video, and we're going to do a champion guide on Countess Lix today. She was actually the free legendary that they were giving away this weekend. So if you opened 150 ancient shards, you got her. So it's definitely not free. And I also don't entirely agree with the way they went about this. In the content creator chat, we didn't get any notification this was happening, absolutely none. And it would have been nice to give you guys a heads up. So if you were, say, free to play, don't spend all your shards, the weekend before on the triple two times, because there's a free champion coming up effectively. So, but yeah, I mean, even just run it over like say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That would probably be more beneficial, as you can get quite a few shards from your clan boss activities, just daily activities, things like that. So that would have been a bit more. Yeah, that would have been a bit easier for people, especially more free-to-play players, to get her. So, but anyway, if you did pull her or if you had her beforehand, let's just have a wee look at her kit. She's actually really, really good. Got a fantastic kit for Arena, actually, which is what I've been using her in. So let's have a look at her skill kit first. So should have said she is a demon spawn attack champion. She's legendary, and she looks pretty badass, actually. She's got really cool skin. She teams up with Astralon to do an ability with him. I'll show you that in a minute. But so the A1 here attacks one enemy 2 times, 30%, but 50% when booked, of placing 25% weaken, which is pretty cool for an A1, especially because she teams up with Astralon. He puts down decreased defense, so that teams up with this to give you the full package. Mire of Misery is the A2. This is really, really good, actually. It attacks all enemies 3 times. Each has a 100% chance of putting 30% decreased speed down and also decreasing the turn meter by 10%. So you can potentially be putting in a 30% decreased turn meter, which is the same as like Lysandra, but you're also getting the decreased speed on them. Granted, she puts increased speed up too. She's very, very good though. But you're also getting a hit out of it as well. And she can hit pretty hard. I've not built her for damage at all. I've built her purely as a CC champion, but she's really good. But then that's not even her best thing. She's got an AoE block cooldown skills at 100%, but it also decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills except this champion's by 1 turn. So it's like a pseudo Kaimar ability, which is actually really, really strong in a CC team, because the problem with a CC team is running out of steam really quickly, and then suddenly one of your stuff's on cooldown, the enemy team come back with no CC on them and they just nuke you. So because of this ability, I actually run her alongside Kaimar, and I'm able between the two of them to kind of constantly keep the cooldowns going down using CC all the time. It's a really, really strong combination, actually. Super cool. 5-turn cooldown for this though, that's the only thing. I wish that was a little bit lower. I was hoping it could maybe be like a 4-turn cooldown. This is on a 4-turn cooldown. So that's kind of where she lacks. Her cooldowns are a little bit too long, I believe. She could do with them being just a little bit shorter, but maybe like a 4 here and a 3 here. She removes 1 random debuff from Astralon at the start of each turn, only available if Astralon's in the same team, so she does work well with him. But she does have this cool thing where she fills the turn meter by 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. So straight away, if you get stripped by Madame and she puts on 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 debuffs, so you do the maths, 8 times 5 is 40% increase right there. That's quite a bit, and it really does help cut in on people too. I've seen her a lot of the time. The enemy team will go first and they'll get to Madame, she'll strip everyone, then suddenly Countess Lix can cut in, put time dilation on, and then block cooldown skills on the nuker so they can't use their nuke. And then, or you could potentially just lower all their turn meters and give them decreased speed. It's a really good ability for just cutting in on people. So that's why I believe she's really strong for the current meta in Arena. So yeah, super cool. In artifacts wise, I've just stuck her in a bunch of speed gear. So the problem with a champion like this is there's a lot of stuff you can think of. She's attack base, and she's actually got 1.5k attack, and she hits hard. So you could potentially build her as an attack champion. I think with her kit though, you just have to look at it. She's 100% better as a CC champion. So I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to show you what I've built. So I wanted her really fast, and I wanted plenty accuracy. I could have gone with like 230, 240 speed and a really good accuracy. It was like 650, 700, which would pretty much debuff everything in the game, aside from the really, really top end Duchesses, but there's no point in even trying to debuff them, you know, they're at like 800 resistance. But 500, I always feel that debuffs everything except for those Duchesses, really. Pretty much anyway, it will get through most stuff, so that's good. And I managed to maintain a very good speed as well for 303, 50k HP, 2k defense, and I got 3k attack out of her because she does hit pretty hard. So she's still going to do some damage. Ideally, I could have got a little bit more crit rate, would have been nice, but it's quite hard to get all these stats anyway. So yeah, that's really what I've gone for. 2k defense, 48k health. She will survive a little bit. Out of that, it's pretty much speed gear all the way around to get these speeds. Mostly kind of speed and accuracy, as you can see. I've actually got a quad roll, my first ever quad roll, but it came on a blooming relentless piece of all pieces, but it's still good. So I've got a broken set here, double on a quad to get the speed up. And yeah, you're just looking at accuracy, obviously accuracy banner, then some survivability and attack on here as well. So in terms of masteries, I wanted to get Eagle Eye. Obviously this is the accuracy route you want to go with on a good debuffer like that. Also Evil Eye too. Evil Eye is really good on a champion like this. Those AoEs just pushing everyone down that slightest little bit, so if she does cut in, she can push people's turn meter back. Spirit Haste too, it's always useful. Master Hexer, because she is putting down debuffs, especially block cooldown skills. That's a nice one to increase to 3. That really screws the team up a little bit. Lower Steel just to get all those extra stats. Obviously the accuracy tree here. And then down here, rather than go resistance and crit rate here, I figured I just wanted a bit more actual survivability because her resistance is so low anyway. There's no point in trying to go in there, so a bit more defense, some AoE defense here. Resurgent is fantastic, really strong, so I always put this on most of the champions that I can these days that fight in arena. Delay Death and Cycle of Revenge. You want her taking turns as fast as possible, so between that and potentially Spirit Haste and her passive, she should be pretty quick at 303 speed. Even though her cooldowns are long, she'll get around there much quicker. So in terms of use, she can be used anywhere in the game. I mean, let's be honest, like all these abilities, everything, she's really, really good at crowd control. So any sort of wave and doom to her, she's really, really strong for. If you can combine her with Astralon, even better. Between the two of them, they're just CC monsters, actually. You know, she's decreasing the cooldowns of all ally skills as well here, so she can be used, yeah, 3-hit in A2, so Fire Knight. She's just really good all round, to be honest. But where I believe she is shining, I think she's a good arena champion, and that's where I'm going to show you. To be honest, that's where I show most of my champions anyway, because I like arena. So let's jump into Platinum and see how she fares in Platinum Arena. Right, so here we are in Plat. Let's find a few teams we could beat. Right, so this is the team I've been playing about with here. So we've got Arbiter, Madame, and we've got Countess and Ethos running here. But what I might just do, I'll stick in Astralon. I've not got him built up well at all. He's just in a kind of CC kit right now, but he's a bit faster than my Ethos. And I'm just thinking, because he's got a Lysandra in here too, they're probably pretty fast. So I might struggle to get round to my Ethos, who's only like 200 speed. So let's just put this team in and see how it does. Now, I'm faster. I do have a fast Arbiter, but obviously if you're running Gold 4 or anything, you can easily use her with like 300 speed Arbiter and you'll be totally fine. And her at about sort of 220, 230, and you'll clean up with those kind of speeds. But obviously I'm going to use A3 first from Arbiter. When on auto, she's always going to use time dilation first. Now that's not a bad move here. It's going to lock all of these guys out and going to make it really hard for them to win. But I want to just try and nuke them all without them even getting the chance to use an A1, because that will lower my turn meters and potentially screw things up. So I'm just going to use my A2 just now against this team. And look, I've decreased all their turn meters, and Astralon is actually ahead of their fastest champion now, which means I can strip. And then Astralon should just nuke, and doesn't quite nuke her because he's not built, but you get the idea, so it's pretty strong. Right, here coming in, let's go for a little bit more tanky team here. He's got Seeker in here, so I think I'll probably just stick with this exact same team. We've got Seeker in here, so hopefully Countess should trigger his ability, his shield ability first. So if we use this, they've got 3 hits to try and, yeah, there goes the shield ability, which means we can now strip with Madame, and then, oh, easy. So let's have a look for something a bit tankier. Here we go, we've got Stiffy, Warlord. Yeah, this is super tanky. Do I want to keep this exact team? Yeah, I think I will, because if I put Ethos in here, I could easily just nuke them in a winner, but what I want to show is the CC capabilities of this team. If I really want to CC them, I could take out Madame and put in Kaimar there, and that's what I do use, and it does get pretty nuts, but it takes a bit longer, so this is a much quicker fight. Right, so in we come. The good thing about Kaimar is he gives a strip here, which would have made obviously things a lot quicker, but just in this sort of circumstance, because I'm not going to be able to nuke these all in a winner, I really want to use time dilation, because I don't want Warlord to take a turn and use his ability. So strip there, then hopefully we get some stuns. Oh, look at that, we nuked the two main ones there and stunned the Warlord, so that's pretty strong. Shows you how good Astralon is, actually. Astralon's a fantastic champion. And then slow down everyone, and now we've got a Mountain King with decreased speed on, which means he's going to take forever. Now there's a weird thing when they get revived, it looks like he's still lying down actually. I don't know if it's like a glitch. So hopefully we can put Truth here. Nope. Warlord's still locked out from his skills, so you can only use his A1, really strong. Now, I've got this ability on Astralon. I don't think it will kill him. No, it doesn't do much damage, I'm afraid. Mountain King's pretty tough, but should be able to just kill off the Warlord now. And now we've just got the Mountain King to deal with, so it can deal with tanky teams as well. There we go. Here we go, we've got another speed team here, so let's try this one again. This might be a bit faster, this one. Nope, we're still faster, luckily. Same again, I think. Decrease those speeds. Strip and stun. See, the people that actually got left got stunned as well. I will definitely do a guide on Astralon in a couple of days too. If you guys are watching, if you do have the two of these guys together. Because he is really, really good CC as well. So here we go, we'll do a couple more fights. We've got a Blender comp, because it's Blender and it's high plat just now, this might be quite a fast team. This guy's awesome as well, so I think I'm going to take out Madame, which seems a bit... I think I'm going to put in my Kaimar, who should be faster than Countess. I think he's at 310 speed just now, but I might have switched off something so he might be slower, but either way it should be fine. Let's try this. And because they've got, immunity on, so we definitely want to use this ability first. Ah, perfect strip. There we go, that's what we need. And then stuns hopefully come here. Unfortunately didn't stun the main guy. Let's take out Sinacia so the Skull Crown doesn't get another go. And then the good thing about Kaimar and team is you boost background, and now let's block these cooldown skills out. And then it's pretty much game over. Happy days. Let's look for another super tanky team. We've got a pretty tanky one here, 485k power. That's going to be hard to CC for us, though. That might be a little bit too much. That's one for the Shamal team there. I think this at the bottom, this looks doable. Yeah, let's have a go with this one. So he's got Lydia in there too. You don't want any of these guys taking a turn. I wonder if I just use... Yeah, let's go with Madame again and try and take them out early. Because you don't want these guys taking a turn. I'll maybe just put Ethos in actually. And see if we can just blast this team out in a winner. Alright, increase turn meter. Decrease the speeds of all these guys. Strip. And in comes Ethos for the win. So yeah guys, that's Countess Lix. Good luck if you pulled her at the weekend. She's really fun. She can definitely be used in Platinum Arena. She can be used in loads of content. Really good skill kit for her. And if you did pull her, I would imagine you pulled this guy as well. Both of them are super cool looking champions. That's one thing about them. So used alongside, I mean, they are very good alongside each other, but not necessarily for the abilities that they intertwine each other with. So Skullcrown and Sinasia's one's pretty good. I would say Siphi and Rotos' one is the best by far. It's really, really strong. Maybe aside from the new champion Cardale and the kind of Flame Tongue, they seem pretty good together. But Rotos and Siphi work extremely well together. But her one only gives, I think it's this thing here, it just removes one random debuff, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good, but it's not as strong as Siphi's because it just removes everything at the start of every turn. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We're just about 2,000 subscribers now, which is awesome. So we'll do something fancy at 2,000 subscribers. It's pretty crazy, to be honest. And yeah, enjoying it. So yeah, so thanks a lot, guys, and have a great day. Peace.